I've seen done history and the outcome. The long-term, that's amazing outcome. All right then. Daniel, we're going to have a report from Allied Waste.
Yes, sir. Terry Harwell is here representing Allied, and she will be happy to provide you the annual update with the Allied franchise.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity to come and give you an update. Everything's great. It's great to see you guys. No, I actually prepared this report. I want you to see it. It's hard to believe that we are 1 year into our 5-year contract already. Seems like I was just here last month, but it has been a year. I think you guys are pretty much in tune that we do a lot of free service in the city of Euless. On the roll-off piece for 2013, it was almost $41,000, and on the commercial piece, we were at almost $78,000, and that's just free service to the city of Euless. So, you know, they like for me to point that out when we're doing that. In addition to the fact that we give the city $10,000 annually, and then, of course, the residents can use the landfill up to 4 times per year. Now, I will tell you, I don't know how we ever, I wasn't here when that was negotiated, but we don't police that. And I promise you, it is the same 18 residents from the city of Euless there every weekend. So it is one of those things that we are very pleased to have a landfill this close and for the residents to be able to utilize it. Our tonnage basically stays about the same year over year, with April going up when everybody's cleaning out their garages and doing all those great things that they do. And then, of course, in December, trash always goes up. So it just kind of gives you an idea of the busy seasons for trash in the city. And then this is the commercial and industrial. Industrial has kind of gone down a little bit. And we're not really sure why, because we're still doing hauls and we've still got a lot of customers, and we're not really sure, but the actual tonnage is going down on the trash side. And we believe that that's probably attributed to the recycling. So
The internet, they use less paper.
actually, that could be good reason as well. So, you know, we do believe that we're getting some eco-friendly businesses in Euless that are thinking about the environment and starting really beginning to work on their recycle programs, which is good for you. Our customer service opportunities, as we have month over month, we always stay under 1%. We did have a little bit of a spike in August on the customer service issues. I don't really know what happened in August, but it was in all of my cities. I've got 31 cities, and every one of them spiked in August. So I don't know if the guys were ready for a vacation and they just, I don't know. Our customers' complaints always go up in the month of December, every year. A lot of times we have found that it is, they're trying to get rid of stuff before their family comes in for the holidays. And so they call in and, you know, they just want us to come out more than once or twice. So, but nothing to be alarmed about. You're definitely well under 1%. We base this on the number of drive-bys, the number of times that we drive by every house in Euless each month. So overall average in Euless is about 20 calls a month. That's pretty good considering how many residents you have and the fact that we're there twice a week. So that's something I monitor every month. So our customer experience is priority one, right behind safety. Safety is number one, and then our customer experience. We believe if we're safe, then the customer experience will fall right into place with that. I think you guys pretty much know what our community involvement is because you see a Republic person in probably every event that you have in Euless and in the surrounding communities. I mentioned last year that we were going to open the recycling material recovery facility at our Fort Worth facility. We have done that. We have already expanded to 2 shifts. So we not only brought 40 jobs into the area, but we brought in about 65 jobs into the area already, and we were already talking about going to a 3rd shift. So that it is a state-of-the-art facility. We would welcome any of you to come out and tour the facility. You can just give me a call, and we'd love to do that. As always, we stay with our guiding principles: respectful, responsible, reliable, resourceful, and relentless. Contract is a guide, the partnership is a solution, and we certainly appreciate the opportunity to be such a long-term partner in the city of Euless.
Question, Jerry. What's the lifespan of the bulk waste facility down on 57? What is, when
The landfill,
yeah, when you anticipate closing?
I promise you, it will not be in our lifetime.
Okay.
They are currently working on an expansion, and because that is the city of Euless, the city of Euless owns the landfill. Wouldn't Arlington be disappointed in that? Just gave their landfill away. The city of Arlington owns the landfill, and they are in the process of another expansion, which I believe is going to expand it another 30 years. And I believe there's probably somewhere between 7 and 8 left, because that's normally when they start the expansion. Most of you in this room know Diane Hildreth, and Mr. Hildreth has come back to Republic Services, and he is now the division manager at the Arlington landfill. So for me, that's great, because he understands the cities and our relationships and our partnerships, and he is very active in the community, so we are elated about that.
So basically, you don't expect Perry to live another 38 years, is what you're saying?
Did I say that?
He's good with numbers.
You didn't notice there?
The deal was I'm kind of young.
I know there will be another expansion, and there will be another expansion.
And each of those is 30.
Oh, okay.
The city of Arlington is not going to let that landfill go away. And there is a lot of acreage that does not have trash in it, and they can actually start elevating that even more on certain sides of the landfill. They're a little limited to what they can, go elevation. And I don't know if you've ever driven down 114 or 121 as heading into Frisco through Louisville. If you see those mountains, those are actually landfills, and those are going higher and higher. So the good news is that we continue to burn gas off those, which helps, sink those a little bit better. But I would be very surprised if the city of Arlington let that piece of property be anything other than a landfill for many years. Now, there are a lot of people that said the Fort Worth landfill would never close. My husband happened to be the manager when it closed. And when I drive by there, I still think, man, there was a lot of life left in that landfill. But not really, because that was a much smaller piece of property.
So are they selling gas off the landfill?
They don't actually sell the gas off of the landfill. They're doing some partnerships to do something with that gas. And in some places, all we can do is burn that gas off because regulations weren't what regulations are today.
Well, McKinney closed their landfill because they wanted to get out of business, and they're selling the gas off of that for that 15, 20 years.
Right.
There's a market there as well.
Right. So, are there any other questions? It's great to see you guys.
Good to see you,
Good
Jerry.
to see you, Jerry.
Thank you for coming.
Talk about how much service they provide on those roll-offs. We, at the CPR weekend, I think I mentioned to y'all, we met with, I think 3 other cities that have an interest in doing that. And one of the lessons that we've learned from that is you gotta make your trash contractor your partner from the very beginning, because a lot of the roll-offs are curve from CPR, and we couldn't do it without. We had to pay market rate for all those who would not occur. So that we are very thankful. Service any of those other cities. I'm sorry.
The awesome side of the CPR is what it does for all three of the communities. And the roll-offs is actually for that event is a very small piece of the free service that we do. Because my phone starts ringing Saturday about 5 o'clock. We've got this mountain of bulk at the curb. We didn't think we were gonna need a roll-off at this location. And so I start frantically sending trucks all throughout all the cities on Mondays. But we do have a team at Republic that goes out and does houses as well, and they get really excited about it. The last couple of years, I've been taken off the work list because I babysit Diane's grandkids while she goes and does the house. I'm not sure he was getting a better deal because they were 6 and 4. But we love that side of it, you know.
But it's pretty amazing for that, whatever that rate is, $8, or whatever it is, that somebody comes by your house twice a week and takes everything and says the curb. That's amazing thing.
And your staff, I mean, especially, you know, the different holidays, I know that everybody's friendly with people and understand, appreciate what they do, you know, and picking up waste is not a job someone's really, but they're happy, they work hard, and there's every time I talk with them, answering any question I had and just helping any way they could. So, good people.
Well, I appreciate that. We're lucky in Fort Worth that the union was voted out and we're back to a non-union shop. The guys are much happier. We're able to do a lot more for our employees. And it's just an overall really good thing for us. And I've started playing that happy song for her. Yeah, so, you know, I mean, we're going to have issues. We're going to have misses. We're going to have pressure. It is what it is. But it is the way that we respond to those. I think Dale will attest that the calls to him are very few and far between right now. I didn't just jinx myself. Dale's calls me all day tomorrow, but, you know, our guys take pride in their cities. We don't have the union vote where they change routes every year. Oh, that was a nightmare every April. So it is a much, you know, you've got drivers in Euless that they've been in Euless for a long time, and that's their QT, this is their city, and don't mess with it. So it is a good thing. So we certainly appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.